If you had a button that when pressed would give you $100 but shorten a random person's life on this world by 30 days, how many times would you press it?
Then you spam press it and the random person is you.
Where does one get an auto clicker?
Would the 30 days come off a different person's life every time I press it? If yes, I'd press it 1,000,000 times. If no, just once.
I think you have just perfectly described the fossil fuel industry.
What happens if I just set something heavy on it to hold it down?
This taken to an extreme, but pretty good representation.
What are some Reddit etiquette you think people should follow?
Learn to use the save button instead of commenting to save.
If you throw the first insult, don't cry and get pissy when you find out the other guy is better at insults than you. If you say you're coming to my house to kick my ass, at least make some effort to do it in a timely fashion. I have shit to do.
Don't just paraphrase the top comments.
Stop fucking editing your comment with an award speech when you get gilded.
I am not sure if this counts, but advertisers should know who uses night mode and adapt to it. It kills me.
People who had one-night stands on September 10th of 2001, what was the next morning like?
I didn't find out until the afternoon.
First time I saw Fight Club was Step 10. The next day really freaked me out after that.
Fun fact, both my parents were in the military at the time. If it wasn't for 9/11, then they would have never been stationed at the same military base, never have met, and I would have never been born.
9/11 was on a Tuesday. Your life must be some kind of interesting if you are having a one-night stand on a Monday night.
Linguists and bilingual folks of Reddit, what are some interesting quirks particular to one language that we may not know about?
The Korean alphabet was single-handedly invented by the king in the 15th century. He was tired of writing Chinese characters in Korean, so created a completely different writing system that was easier to learn and more adaptive to the Korean language.
In Romanian, you can build a sentence out of vowels only. Eu iau o I take a sheep. Edit, as publicly requested. Here's an attempt to pronounce this in English, just not very accurate. Yo iau o yi.
I studied in Nicaragua recently. My favorite Spanish word I learned was policía acostado, which means speed bump but directly translates to police laying on the ground or horizontal police. So freaking clever. I love it.
The non-offensive word for Asian in Farsi is shorten, which literally translates to tight ties, so that.
Teachers of Reddit, what was the best excuse for being late that turned out to be true?
A guy in my college class missed class one day. The next day he came in with his eye covered up and medical paperwork in hand. Apparently he got decked in the eye by a chicken.
Told me he got pulled over by the cops for wobbly driving on his bike and they thought he was drunk. Turned out he was just dodging all the slugs on the street. Not a student, but one of my teaching assistants when I ran a preschool in West Philly. Sorry I missed yesterday, my friend shot my mom. Naturally, I'm a little speechless. Oh no, it's okay, he was aiming for someone else.
What is an NSFW fun fact?
Elephant penises can do more than just get it on. Elephants have a prehensile penis, which means they can use it to grab onto stuff.
In Aztec culture, the avocado was considered to be sexually potent and restricted from virgins. In terms of DNA, each average human ejaculation contains roughly 15 terabytes 130 petabytes of information. Edit, I was off by a few orders of magnitude.
Hyenas have clitoris so big they are considered a pseudopenis.
The average spunk load contains about 25 calories, so if you suck off 80 men a day you're hitting your daily calorie guideline. All male bees die if they have sex, so if you see a male bee, they're a virgin.
Barnacles have the longest penis-to-body ratio of any creature in the animal kingdom.
You want to bet with God, so he allows you to change a single thing in the human body. What do you change?
Regenerating teeth.
Regrow body parts/organs, or be able to grow healthier versions of sick body parts/organs.
Multiplayer dreams.
Error-free DNA repair mechanism. That would be the end of most cancers.
The better question is, what is a bet you could win with God?
No more need for periods. I've seen and heard all about them and would gladly help women be free of them if I could.
Make it so you no longer have to be unconscious for a third of your life.
Women of Reddit, what's the most ridiculous thing a man has ever tried to explain to you?
This guy tried to explain to me once how a penis has a bone in it. He was being dead serious, and I was confused as to why he thought that considering he has one. Regardless, he didn't believe me when I told him there's no bone.
Periods stop when you lie down. Yeah, champ, that's why they market pads specifically for nighttime. We sleep standing up like some robot, I guess. That I can control my period and make it stop. Edit. Wow, this thread really shows how school fails at their job of educating children about how our bodies work.
You wake up to start your day. 40 bulls are surrounding your house. You can't stay inside your house forever. What is your plan?
You severely underestimate my ability to stay at home forever.
Why would you assume that bulls will hurt you? I'll just casually walk out then continue my normal day.
Play my guitar while I walk out. Every cow I've met has loved the sound of an acoustic guitar to the point that they will simply circle me but let me pass.
Order a pizza from Pizza Hut every 15 minutes until one makes it through.
Call animal control.
Why can't there be opposite sicknesses that make us feel awesome for a few days or weeks?
They're called drugs, and most of them are legal.
There is. It's called bipolar disorder.
I've done lots of the drugs, but I've also vacationed in Kauai. It lasted longer and felt good too.
That's a manic episode. They feel great and you make tons of awful decisions.